Hello and welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Captain Kib, signing on, and today we're going to be taking a look at Command & Conquer Rivals. Being that I am a huge Command & Conquer fan, this has piqued my interest, and as you know on my channel, I cover things that interest, myself. And Command & Conquer, let me just start this off, was the first game I've ever played in my entire life. On the Sega Saturn, actually, I played the original Command & Conquer. Now, while controls are pretty scratchy on consoles for RTS games, it being awful. They decided to relaunch Command & Conquer now that it's been dead for I don't know how many years now. Since Command & Conquer 4, I do not really count Command & Conquer Generals 2, having been in that alpha and playing that disaster of a game and playing the Command & Conquer browser game. They decided to make another mobile game. This is not the first mobile game they've made. This is the what would be third, I believe? Yes, they made Red Alert 3, and they made Command & Conquer 4, if I recall correctly. But yeah, let's just dump into this real quick. We'll have this on the background, and we'll just sort of take a look now. We've got some CGI cinematics. These CGI cinematics immediately tell you that it's a mobile game. Because, what are they doing? They have, like, this little mobile app on their hand, right? And they're just pressing buttons like, deploy, deploy, deploy not infantry, deploy rocket GDI infantry. And what does it deploy? It deploys a fucking goddamn horde of them. That's how I feel about this game right now, lady. Don't get me wrong, the CGI looks cool, but, fuck this game so far. Oh, there's orcas and stuff. Oh my god, the idea of a modern Command & Conquer game, and the modern, with using, like, modern visuals, and, like, special effects for explosions, and things like that, and that nature, and sound effects. Playing some cheesy-ass music in the background. And there we have the gameplay footage. That looks a lot like nothing. In fact, it looks nothing like Command & Conquer or Command & Conquer game, whatever. Like, okay, I see some Tiberium here. Looks like a harvester. We got some shitty homages, and I already have a theory as to why this is a thing. A while ago, I think it was EA approved a Red Alert 2 sort of like weird remake thing in Asia. And so it seems like EA's like, well, fuck the Western audience and the core, where Command & Conquer's core fandom base is, and let's try to take advantage of that new uprising audience, which, by the way, fun fact, Command & Conquer's actually getting a lot of traction in Asia right now, and it has been for the last couple of years, which is kind of weird. In fact, so much so that we're seeing a small resurgence in not only just the modding community, things like Mental Omega, even though that's not a direct byproduct of Asia, but it has implications. The thing is with this, not only is this disgusting on so many levels, this is the same equivalent earlier, quite a while back. They announced a remake for Dungeon Keepers. Now, you can imagine the ecstasy or the excitement of uncontrolled excitement for this upcoming Dungeon Keepers new game. And it turned out to be revealed that it was a mobile game as well. And I have played that as well, and I can tell you that that is, as always, as most, if not all mobile games, is absolutely trash. It is a money-grubbing horror thing. And this is further fucking proof that EA is actually dead. Now, which is ironic, considering that I was like, well, I'd rather see a reformation from within EA than EA's total collapse. Because I'm like, what could possibly be more insulting? This is pretty fucking insulting. Is that supposed to be Kane? It looks very feminine for Kane. Kane is a fucking macho man. That does not look like Kane. Who is that guy's like, fucking goddamn, let me get you a goddamn fucking picture, my boys, on what fucking Kane looks like. Let's see. Command & Conquer. Kane. This is fucking awful. Yeah, look at this. This is Kane right here. This is Kane. Who the fuck is this weak-jawed motherfucker? Kane doesn't have a weak jaw like that. Look at this staunch lad. He doesn't look like he's no pushover. But yeah, that's Kane from Command & Conquer. This fucking smug little fucking CGI cuck is nobody. They didn't even have the audacity to go and fucking find, I think his name is Kuken, and get him to play Command & Conquer. It's probably how cheap they were. They're like, let's just make a little CGI thing. This is disgusting. As a huge fan of Command & Conquer, This completely betrays the core philosophy of everything Command & Conquer stands for. Build, destroy, and conquer. It's pretty simple. The basic formula for a Command & Conquer game is base building, resource gathering, unit production, and, you know, counter units, and then attacking your enemy. And you can build base defenses, but, you know, you can build multiple base points and expansions on different locations, harvesting resources, be it in the Red Alert franchise or the Tiberium franchise, whether it's ore or Tiberium, each with their own myriad of different effects. And then there'd always be that counterbalance element of that they introduced in the later parts of the franchise, where you had, instead of every faction being, you know, relatively similar in most strategy games, Command & Conquer started off with 2 dynamic factions that had different benefits and, you know, negatives. That was the one thing that made Command & Conquer sing as an RTS game. That's one thing that made it flavorful, is it was one of the first to have 2 dynamic factions, you know, with their own not only just building types, but unit types. And eventually they furthered that and went down the path of just like completely unique buildings, unique technology, unique unit types for every faction. This doesn't look like it is a Command & Conquer game. This is an abomination. This thing should not exist. If Command & Conquer is to be brought back, here's why you can do it. Let's be classy about it, EA. Remaster Command & Conquer Tiberium Dawn. Remaster it, make it like 3D, whatever, and be like, yeah, Command & Conquer's back. Get all the old actors that you can, pull them back from the old FMV videos, hype it up, make it super cheesy, corny shit. I mean, that's what made Command & Conquer kick ass. It was the cool ass, but yet cheesy little cinematics that the Westwood Studios made. And oh my god, there's something about those cinematics that were so majestical, so fantastic, that it just blew my mind, especially as a child. Being that it was the only game I ever had on a console in which there was actually video, like live TV parts on it, like animated sequences. I don't remember that on most of my Sega Saturn games back in the day. And even then, eventually, when I realized that, you know, consoles are for scrubs, and I eventually got a PC and replayed through the franchise, or at least the original Command & Conquer on PC, I discovered that, yeah, the graphics are just as bad, but it's so much more majestical being able to control your units with a fucking mouse and keyboard. This also betrays another core fundamental of Command & Conquer. This is fucking disgusting. This makes me mad. This needs to not exist. Not exist. This is awful. This is... Oh. This is bad. This is... Is this it? Is this it, EA? Is this the great comeback of Command & Conquer? One of the most iconic franchises in video game history. Is this it? Because I fucking hope not. Is this the final fucking nail in the franchise? I mean, honestly, this is about to be the final nail in my fucking patience. I've put up with their crap for so long it's not even funny, since I killed Medal of Honor, Command & Conquer, Dead Space, and God knows how much other shit like BioWare is pretty much fucking dead at this point, too. Everybody they've killed, those little fucking cocksucking weasels. This is fucking sad. Dungeon Keeper 2. Dungeon Keeper went through the same fucking horseshit treatment it did not deserve. This betrays your core audience. This betrays your core fandom. This is disgusting. You're basically essentially just replacing us with mobile jockeys. I cannot believe this. This is an outrage. This is literally an outrage. What the fuck is this? This isn't Command & Conquer. Don't you dare put the logo on it. Don't you dare try to plagiarize fucking Kane's face in it. It just looks awful. This is the helmet they used in Tiberian Sun. That's just a regular old GDI helmet that looks like it was... Actually, you know what? GDI never got the same treatment. That's not even correct. If you're going to use the Tiberian Sun era war fucking goddamn armor for Nod, then that means the Tiberian Sun armor needs to be applied for the GDI. You freaking nubs. Oh my god. They can't even do that right. What the hell is that little chode of a missile in the background? Everything about this just reeks of fucking shit. Control is power. Yeah, control over manipulating my money. Thanks for the fucking video, whoever supplied this. I will link a thing in the description. But this... Well, I mostly just like to stay in my own sphere of things. This is gonna not only make me fucking branch out and do other shit, but this is fucking... This is awful. What is the... That's not how Command & Conquer works. You don't have hordes of infantry charging across unless you have the autism mode enabled of infantry only. And that's like a player-agreed thing, by the way. Yes! That's how I feel about this game. Just fucking mad. Ugh. Fucking kill me right now. This is terrible. Anyways, without further ado, this has been another disappointing... Actually, no. This is the first disappointing video of another one that's going to be coming in a little bit here. Command & Conquer is dead at this point. And you know, honestly, I thought I couldn't be fucking any more offended than I already was by the existence of fucking 4 and the fucking web app game and the attempt to turn it into a free-to-play shitstorm that was Command & Conquer Generals 2's alpha. Thank God that died in alpha. This needs to fucking die as well. EA, go to hell. You suck.